Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. Now Judah is the so-called Jews. The real Jews are not those people that's living in Israel right now. Those are not the real Jews. Alright? So-called black man living in this land, that's the real Jews. And I'm going to prove that. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. The gates basically means their leadership. Alright? Because so-called black man and so-called Puerto Rican man, Hispanic man, we don't have no leadership. Alright? We don't have no leadership. Alright? So Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. They are black unto the ground. So right there, just letting you know that the Jews are black. Alright? The Jews are black. The Jews are not the so-called Israelis that's living in that land right now. The Jews are black. Alright? Christ was a black man. A so-called black man. Alright?
Brother, man.
Shalom, man. How you doing, man?
Shalom, man. What you talking? I like
We're talking about that Jesus Christ, the person that you know as Jesus Christ, if that's not his name.
Caesar Borgias?
It's Caesar Borgia.
Okay.
That's Caesar Borgia, right? Alright? And then we just out here to let black, the so-called blacks, Hispanics know that they're the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Okay.
That's all we out here to do.
I'm listening.
Alright? And I mean you could stay. All right, I'm not saying you can't stay or whatever. You could listen, but at the same time, it has to marinate with you because this book is only for the elect. You see what I'm saying? Because not all Israel is going to be saved. This book is for Israel. You know what I mean? Every other nation took this book. You know, Chinese took it. The so-called white man took this book. You see what I'm saying? And indoctrinated us with other things. But this book right here is the true history of the so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. You know what I'm saying? So you can listen to it, but it's only for the elect. Only 144,000 is going to get it. That's the only people who's going to make it out of this land because according to the Bible, America is going to get destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Right now, you already see everybody in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which the Valley the Bible speaks about. They're going to be gathered up in the Valley of Jehoshaphat right now. And when the Lord comes, he's gonna come bring destruction, man, to that land over there, and he's gonna annihilate America, completely off the face of the earth.
That makes sense.
You got any questions or something?
Yeah, actually I do. What is? Because I do a lot of like studies and stuff myself. So, like me and more go down, like, you know, I took it back to Ethiopia, you know, it's not even called Africa. Africa's named after a white dude that conquered. Just like all, yeah, so, you know, I'm pretty far into it, you know, and my teachers took me to learn, like, we came from black women. Black women are the gods of the planet. See, men attack it with my family, so a lot of the men want to be
What's your nationality?
Nothing. My nationality?
Yeah, what's your nationality?
I'm a Moor.
You're a Moor? Mm-hmm. Well, Moor just goes back to the word moreno, which means people of color, dark skin.
What's your nationality?
Moor, you know the Moors were Israelites, right?
Mm-hmm. Everything.
My nationality, I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm a so-called Puerto Rican, because that's the name that when they conquered my land, all right, the Spaniard, when they conquered my land, they gave that land, they called it Puerto Rico. But the Ephraimites were really living there, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Yeah, that's like
we all the same people.
That's like the Tiwa tribe that was staying there with the whole St. Patrick shit. You know, and okay, so.
So back to the other question. What's your nationality? What's your father?
My father black, mom black.
His father's a so-called black. So if you go back to like maybe two generations.
Okay, my mom. I can go back on my mom's side.
He'll be considered basically. He came in slavery.
Yeah.
Came in slavery. All right. So I'll show you something.
But now his lineage is a lot harder. As far as my mom, I can trace that back.
But the lineage don't go to the mom.
generation. You know?
No, the lineage is the father. Because the father has the seed. See what I'm saying? It's like if I have sex with a Chinese woman or whatever, right? The baby it'll be a so-called Puerto Rican. All right, it'll be an Israelite. All right, because it's the seed of the father. See, if I plant an apple seed, it's not gonna grow to be an orange seed. If there's a mist of oranges, right, and I plant an apple seed, it's still gonna grow to be an apple seed no matter what, because it's the seed that. See what I'm saying? So if we go by the seed. Go by the seed of the father.
This is deep. Like, this is what I do all day.
But I'm gonna show you real quick. Show you real quick. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees. You know what the pedigree? The lineage.
Yeah, what you are.
They declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. So, you know what I'm saying? So we go by the seed of the father. That's where the seed comes from. So real quick, let me get you because the book of Deuteronomy explains the curses that happened to the Israelites. It explains the curses that happened to the Jews, because those Jews that's living over there right now, they're not the real Jews.
Yeah, we know. Say, all right, and bring it to you like this: it's like Jewish. But when you say ish, that's like saying something's reddish. Oh, well, you know, it's not really red, but it kind of looks like it.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness. So this is basically when we got out of Egypt, Moses was speaking these words unto the children of Israel. Now we're gonna go through what he said. It says over here. Let me read for you this one first. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee above high all nations of the earth. So he said right there, if we will listen to the Most High, he's going to set us above all the nations on top of the earth. We're going to be the best at everything. And even though we still are the best at everything, we salt of the earth. But this is what happened though. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So this is basically saying, if we didn't listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God, all these curses are going to come upon the children of Israel. Now I'm gonna get to you a curse that happened that's going to explain. That's going to give you, let me show you. And these curses, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever. So when you see these curses on the people, you're going to know that those are the people, because it's a sign and a wonder saying, oh shit, that's dumb. All right, so I'm going to give you one of the curses. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now, when you look at the word Egypt, Egypt is just a Greek word that means bondage, right? And when you look at the map, actually, you could walk from Israel to Egypt.
Yeah.
So, what he's basically trying to say here, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt bondage, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt bondage again with ships. Now, when you look at every nation in the world,
history,
the only nation that ever went into captivity with ships was these people, man. So that just goes to show you that these people are the real Jews, man. You're not black, you're not Ethiopians, you're not let me show you, I'm gonna give you that too. You're not black, you're not Ethiopians, you're not none of that. Watch. I'm gonna show you right now.
I definitely want to get a picture of you, bro. Cause you be out here.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah. This is the Bible dictionary. This is because after the flood, after God destroyed everything, right? There was 8 people living on the earth. Noah, his wife, the 3 sons, and his wives, and their wives. So it was basically Ham, Shem, and Japheth. All right. We come from the line of Shem, and I'm going to prove that to you. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor, progenitor, right? Okay. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. So right there, it just goes to show you that the Negroes and Hamites, which is Africans, Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyanites, Canaanites, those are not our people. Those are different people. They come from a different line. See what I'm saying?
That's deep.
That's deep, man. So, we call ourselves Africans. We're not African. I call myself Puerto Rican, but I'm not a Puerto Rican. Man, when I knew that shit, man, I threw down my flag. I ripped down the Caesar Borgia, man, because I was following this shit too. You see what I'm saying? But
that's real shit.
I woke up.
Use it, and I see what you're doing. That's why I had to stop over. I'm like, and you see how ignorant the people really are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand everything you told me. You get what I'm saying?
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't just walk by you. What's your name, man?
My name is Mahala.
Mahala?
Mahala, yeah.
Nice meeting you, man. Listen, you take your shit and
alright.
Hopefully you still out here, man.
Take down my number, man.
That's a fact.
I'm always gonna be out. Sometimes I'll be out there at the South Pearl. Right
I thought about coming out to you a couple of times.
At the museum. Right there in front of the museum.
You definitely could build something. What's your number?
518-505-5818.
That's a fact. My name is E. You call me Elon.
All right, man.
Definitely.
Right.
I'm Cobb. Right, definitely, man. Thank you.
Yeah, shalom, man. Shalom. So, man, that's it, man. That's what we out here to do. We out here to edify our people, man. Let them know who they are according to the Bible. All right? That was a soul right there we probably got, man, Hopefully, Yahawa Bahasham Yahawashai work with the spirit. And, he'll call me. And, we get into the scriptures, man. And, he'll repent from smoking. All right? That's the first thing you got to do. You got to repent from smoking and all that. And, we'll get into it,